Good evening. Here is the news at 6. First, the highlights. Lagos State government holds free medical screening for intending Hajj pilgrims. FAN shut Enugu airport suspends flight. On the foreign scene, Russian President Vladimir Putin announces is the truce in conflict with Ukraine, cites humanitarian reason. In sports, Nigerian international Tennyson Olisa emerges African's Super Zonal Chess champion. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. The Lagos State government, through the Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Board, has initiated a free medical screening program for intending pilgrims embarking on the 2025 Hajj pilgrimage. This initiative aims to assess the health status of pilgrims, identify potential medical challenges, and provide necessary treatment before departure. While addressing intending pilgrims in Badagry and Ojo local government areas, Commissioner for Home Affairs Ibrahim Layode restated the commitment of the Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration to a healthy Lagos. Layode urged the 1,400 intending pilgrims and Lagos State government officials expected to perform the 2024 Hajj in Saudi Arabia to be good ambassadors. The commissioner commended Governor Sanwo-Olu and his deputy Obafemi Hamzat for decentralizing the free medical screening towards making the process seamless.
The government is very, very responsive government, and also Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu and Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, they have said there is a plan in their manifesto that the health challenges of each one of us in the state will be part of what the government also need to look about. So far, the people traveling to the Saudi Arabia for this 2025 Hajj, Mr. Governor has said we should ensure that each one of them go into this screening to know about the health challenges of each one of them.
Also speaking, the Executive Secretary, Lagos Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Board, Abdulakim Ajimagberi, who said one of the cardinal routes for intending pilgrims is to be healthy, urged them to be good representatives and pray for the progress of the state and Nigeria.
For you to perform Hajj, one of the rules is that you must be strong. Your health status must be very okay. You must be okay health-wise, because what we do in Hajj is not child's play. So we need to be very healthy to be able to perform the Hajj right. And the governor today have made it more seamless by making it free screening exercise for all our intending pilgrims. So there is nobody that is intending to travel to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia that will not partake. Everybody is being encouraged by the governor to partake in this exercise so that we all know our status.
The Director Medical Admin, Training and Programs, Ministry of Health, Dr. Mazida Deriosho, said the mandatory health intervention, which will take place at designated areas across the state, will encourage people to imbibe a health-seeking behavior, know their status, be vaccinated, and have a holistic care.
Some might not even know they have these health challenges, but this screening is going to actually help us to know, one, their kidney function, their level of blood, for some that are anemic, is there any infection in the bloodstream going on, and also their TB status. Even healthcare workers have TB. Everybody, it is because we are able to, our immunity is the one fighting it. But the mandate Mr. Governor gave is that in addition to your routine screening, add TB screening to it, which is the right way to go. Things will always get better when you do interventions like this. And
on their part, the intended Muslim pilgrims commended the state government for the intervention. In a bid to foster lasting peace and unity across the Bejuleki and its adjoining communities, the Lagos State government convened a high-level stakeholders meeting with traditional rulers from the area. The crucial dialogue held at the Ministry of Local Government, Chieftaincy Affairs and Rural Development Conference Room in Alausa, Ikeja was chaired by the Commissioner, Bolaji Robert, alongside the Ministry's Permanent Secretary, Kikelomo Bolarinwa. The meeting was convened in response to multiple petitions and growing tensions in the Bejuleki axis, especially surrounding the installation of barriers and boundary disputes. The commissioner emphasized that the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu will not tolerate any threats to peace or violations of established laws, governing chieftaincy affairs in the state. Roberts stressed that the process of installing bales in communities must support, not undermine the governance structure of the state. Consequently, the commissioner directed that any individual parading themselves as bale without proper recognition from their rightful traditional authorities, especially when installed outside the jurisdiction of a reigning Oba, must cease such actions immediately. The commissioner assured the royal fathers that the ministry is already working on a comprehensive report which will inform appropriate next steps to restore order and trust in the chieftaincy processes across the area. He urged all traditional rulers to return to their communities with a renewed commitment to peace, dialogue, and lawful conduct, reiterating the government's readiness to uphold tradition within the framework of the law. The Department of Midwifery at the Lagos State College of Nursing, Lascon Igondo, is celebrating an exceptional achievement with a 100 pass rate in the national final qualifying examination for midwives conducted by the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria in March 2025. All 75 students who participated in the rigorous examination demonstrated remarkable excellence, a testament to their unwavering commitment and the high quality education provided by the college. Head of the Department of Midwifery, Urena Oji, expressed profound joy and pride in the students' success. Oji lauded the entire staff of the midwifery department of their tireless effort, unwavering dedication, and professional expertise, which were pivotal in achieving the remarkable outcome. She emphasized the crucial roles of teamwork, passion, and a commitment to excellence in delivering quality midwifery education. Oji stated that Lascon remains steadfast in its mission to produce well-rounded nurses equipped to deliver high-quality, patient-centered care that adheres to global best practices. Now to the rest of the stories. The Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, FAN, has announced a temporary closure of the Akanu Ibiam International Airport, Enugu, to allow for essential runway maintenance works. In a statement by FAN, the reason for the closure was a sudden and significant rupture in the asphalt surface at a critical section of the runway. It said emergency repairs will be conducted on that portion of the runway from April 22 and to May 6. FAN added that in compliance with Nigerian civil aviation regulations, it has closed the runway during this period. Minister of Defense Mohammed Badaru has visited communities that were recently attacked by gunmen in Bassa local government area of Plateau. Gunmen attacked some communities in Mangona district of the locality, killing scores of people and destroyed many houses and other properties. Speaking, the minister, who commiserated with the families of those who lost their loved ones, expressed government commitment to safety of lives and property. Badaru also said the government will engage all stakeholders in the affected communities towards curbing the cycle of killings in the state. Earlier, the envoy of Iregwe Chiefdom, Ranka Ako, commended the federal and state government for prompt response to the incident. Ako decried the incessant attacks and destruction of properties in the chiefdom, while calling on government and security agencies to intensify effort to end the violence. In foreign news now, Russian President Vladimir Putin has announced an Easter truce in the conflict in Ukraine, starting this evening and lasting to midnight on Sunday. The short-term ceasefire proposal from Russia comes as United States President Donald Trump has been pressing both Moscow and Kyiv to agree to a truce, but has failed to extract any major concessions from the Kremlin. Putin said he ordered for this period to stop all military action based on humanitarian reasons. Russia abandoned a moratorium on striking Ukrainian energy target after each side accused the other of breaking a supposed deal without any formal agreement put in place. According to Putin, the latest truce proposal will show how sincere the Kyiv regime's readiness is its desire and ability to observe agreement and participate in the process of peace talks. It will be recorded that previous attempt at holding ceasefires for Easter in April 2022 and Orthodox Christmas in January 2023 were not implemented after both sides failed to agree on them. In sport now, Tennessee Olisa wrote his name in chess history by winning the first ever African Super Zonal Chess Championship in Lagos. The 22-year-old Nigerian was in beast mode, finishing with 7.5 points from 9 rounds to win the title in style. Olisa will now face the bronze medalist from the African Individual Chess Championship for a place in the global tournament and has earned a place in the prestigious FIDE Grand Suisse. The championship was hosted by the African Chess Confederation with support from the Nigerian government and sporting authorities and marks a new chapter for zonal chess on the continent. That's it on the news at 6, but just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all of various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration constructed watchtowers with alarm bells and perimeter fences in model colleges? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government, through the Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Board, has initiated a free medical screening program for intending pilgrims embarking on the 2025 Hajj pilgrimage. The Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, FAN, has announced a temporary closure of the Akano Ibiam International Airport in Ogun to allow for essential runway maintenance work. We also told you that Russian President Vladimir Putin has announced an Easter truce in the conflict in Ukraine, starting this evening and lasting till midnight on Sunday. And lastly, in sport, Tennessee Olisa wrote his name in chess history by winning the first ever African Super Zonal Chess Championship in Lagos. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adesuwa Ejoyoka. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
In a city that never sleeps, in traffic that never slumbers.